Hey everybody, I think I'm live now. Okay, how do I view the chat? That would be excellent. I know I was able to see it last time, and now I can't see it this time. But I'm working on an e-commerce website in bricks for a brand, a clothing brand that I started when I was in high school, and I wanted to build a website just for the fun of it, and I figured why not do this? It'd be kind of fun. That's what's going on. I did a live stream yesterday, kind of dove into building out the header, doing some pieces there. I have more to do, but I kind of want to dive into the homepage and how I'm going to structure that. There's some problems I want to cover there, but I made one major decision that I shouldn't have done was I switched out 10 minutes before this. I switched out some of my breakpoints in bricks, and now I have to go back through and fix those breakpoints. Always start off your builds with the breakpoint set up. Don't do it halfway through because you're going to run into so many problems. And that's what I'm currently facing. But let's see here. How do I open this up in... I want to view the chat. How can I view the chat? I don't see anything about how to view it. View on, embed stream. Nope, I don't know, but I think I can see some chat going on here if it happens. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me see what's going on here. So I currently have a page built out where the slider homepage menu slider that slides out here. I set this up using some SCSS in order to manage the way that the width of it, and so that once I get to a specific breakpoint, this should be 100%. I can go through it if anybody's interested. But what I need to work on today is I want to work on the home page, and I want to get some of that sorted out. Let me show you real quick. And I hope any chat's going through. But okay, let's look at this home page real quick. It seems to be typical, just some text, an image, and a grid below, some products. However, there's one major thing here is that I've got some grid lines going on. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, how I'm going to make this more of a global, probably class that I can add. It'll add some grid lines and it'll work the way it's supposed to. I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. So I got to figure that piece out. And that's kind of what I want to tackle in this live stream. I do have a cutoff of about an hour, so I'll only be here until about 2 o'clock. Trying to sort that out. So if that's of interest to you to learn how I'm going to troubleshoot this, then yeah, stay on. But James, what cart are you using for this project? I don't know yet. I haven't quite landed on this. I am in the mix of SureCart and WooCommerce. WooCommerce has recently made some updates. They are using HPOS, which is like their high performance order system or something like that, which is a lot faster now, but I really love SureCart because it's headless, it's quick. So I might use SureCart, but the problem is they don't have the ability to do custom post types, custom fields, or your own design, your own template for products yet. You have to kind of do a janky, build your own custom post type and then overwrite the URL and kind of do like this backwards approach. So it's not ideal. SureCart did mention they're coming out with a new update that allows post types and custom fields in 3 to 4 weeks. That's going to come out in beta. So I might end up using that and building out some of that and showing what that'll look like on this website as well. But for now, I'm going to XNA the ecom base build out and more just the front end build out. And then I'd add that in once I have a clear understanding of what I'm going to be using. So a lot of words. First, I want to really quick figure out how I messed up these breakpoints. So I added an extra breakpoint on top and I'm trying to figure out how to change the size of this when I click on one. So if I go here, it goes down to 1336. That's not what I want. I want this one to show like 993. So I go here. Oh, now it's working. Oh, I have to double click it. What? It shows me the bottom breakpoint. Oh, So if I click it once, it shows me the top of the breakpoint. If I click it again, it shows me the bottom of the breakpoint. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that that's what happens in bricks. So if I click on that, now it's bottom. So top, bottom, and bottom. Interesting. Good to know. Okay. So let's figure this out. I'm gonna have a section. Let's go to my home page here. So let's go pages. Let's go to my home page, and let's leave. Let's do a new section, and let's view my design real quick. Again, I've got some text here and an image here. So let's kind of build that out. That's going to be in a container element. I have to sort out how I'm going to do these grid lines here, but for now that'll work. So let's go container. I'm not going to do any classes right now. I can give those in a minute, but let's do grid. I want to give this a grid of 1, 3. Okay. Actually, I can go back and change it, but I might want to do something like grid of 3 and then do span. It's like this is a grid of 3, 1, 2, 3, but this is a span of 2. Because what are these lines going to have? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a minute. Let's just get the base done. So I want in here, let's do some heading, text, button. I do not have button figured out yet. I need to add another block in here. That would make more sense. Here's my content. Toss it in. And I need my image. So let's do an image wrapper or media wrapper. And where's my media? Media. Okay. I don't think I have this image exported out yet. So let's grab this. Oh, there was also this option. I don't know if I want the dual. Do I want the dual and figure that one out? It's just images though. It is a little bit different. It's not like just an image on the right-hand side like everybody else does. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And I can figure out how. I don't like this grid layout. I like this grid layout better. I'll figure that out. So let's do this first. Let's undo this here. I want a container up here. That container is going to hold my heading, my text. That one can have a grid set on it. So let's remove grid on this. Okay. I'm just going to remove all these. There's one container. Let's add another container inside. And this container, I'm going to have 2 images, probably 3, 1. So we'll do grid. And I'll do grid 3, 1. Okay. That's looking okay. I have a feeling I'll have to adjust the sizes of these though. But let's leave that for now. Okay, container. We'll have 1 media, 2 media. So media wrapper. And another media wrapper. I'll just duplicate this. Media. And duplicate. Cool. It should work with Command B. What's Command B? Sorry, I messed out. Oh, sick. Did not know I could do that. Thank you, Isaac. That's sweet. Okay, I'm going to grab my image here. I'm going to export this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to just paste it over here. And I think there is yep, there is. Let's remove that border radius here. Expand this really big and we'll export. Not too worried. Not PNG though. Not worried about sizes right now. We'll do homepage, hero, image. Those are my downloads. And let's go back. Let's toss this in. Okay. And you know what? Duplicate this again. Remove that. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Heading. Let me grab that. Nope. Figma. Let's grab this. And then let's grab my text. Okay. I probably want this to have a 1-3 as well. So we'll probably go grid or 3-1, grid 3-1, and possibly, I don't know if I like it or not. Let's do H1 on this thing. On this container, let's pop this to the bottom, align items end, and this one. Okay, so I know my media, I'm going to start giving these classes. And let's just do hero for now. Here's my hero. Actually, no, let's do class converter. Class converter, here's my hero, hero container, hero heading, hero lead. Here's my other hero container, media wrapper, media. Yep. Okay. Erase ID styles and move ID styles to classes. Let's create. Cool. Okay. So I am affecting on both. So let's not do that. I might have to work probably on ID on this one a bit. Yeah, I might have to. Also feel like I'm using a different font here. When am I using this? It's odd. I'm not using a different type of text, am I? Case, type settings. No, that's all cases. Details. It's because I'm using like a ligature. Yeah, okay. So I'm using something a little bit different. It looks different on here. I'll have to change the font later. All right, let's go this container here. Let's go to the bottom. There's a line items. It's a line items. Let's remove that. I want this media to be height of 100% and a width of 100% so that we can set it to object fit cover, and we'll do center for now unless I need it to change. I have my media wrapper should probably get some border radius. I have been curious. Automatic CSS has automated border radius, I believe. So borders, radius controls, automatically add global border radius programmatically. Oh, I see. If I want to add it to things that have, yeah, actually I do want that. So anything that has a has an image in it. I think anything that has an image in it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do anything. Oh, this is like already in there. Okay, so let's do like an additional one. I don't want to mess with that. We'll leave that for now. Image. Oh, this should already have a border radius then. Let's do anything that has an image. Let's close that off. And let's save it. It might not show it right away. Maybe we need to save it. Okay, that's why. But now the border radius should be applied to the wrapper. And I might want to be a step further and do something about like media wrapper and then give that a border radius. This should have border radius. Yeah, right there, var radius. Okay. So I forget how to target. I'm going to do this real quick. How to target any CSS elements that have the that have media wrapper in the class name. Class. Oh, okay. It's like but it's an anything class equal. Okay, got it. So we're gonna do if media wrapper has an image, do that. Save it. Oh, save here. And now we're good. Only problem I have with this, I'm gonna close it here and we'll refresh here to make sure I'm good on the settings there. The border radius is too much on this. And I think there was a problem. I did this yesterday. Borders 0.4 rem. Oh, now it's letting me. If I save it. Okay, it wasn't letting me yesterday. So I want to do like 0.8 rem. I don't want to do 1 rem. That's better. And then let's go back in here. Cool. All right, how am I going to approach this? Let's see here. Go to... So my container that's holding my images, I'm going to want to affect anything that's in there, probably give it like an automatic space. Okay, so we have a padding that's on top and a padding that's on bottom. So let's go to my container here. I'm probably going to want to create this into an additional class. So let's go. No, it's not a container. It's a section because I need a line that goes all the way across the entire view width. But I could do a before and after element on the container itself. Ugh. That one's hard. So I have a line that goes all the way across here. I don't want to use an additional section. I want to use a container, but I want that to span the entire width. Like I could do a breakout container and then a container inside that does the width of the content width. Okay, Chimika. Yeah, sounds good. I can definitely hop into more e-commerce stuff if that is something that we want to do. The only problem is I just don't know exactly what I'm going to use yet. So I could like throw in WooCommerce and see what happens, but I'd be kind of worried about that if it's not the direction I'm going. But I could do a container in here and do another one on top. Yeah. Like let's do a block inside. So this one won't get a hero container because this one's going to be different. My block, here's my media wrapper. And then I'm going to give this, I think it's a width of like, is it breakout? Section, gutter, content zones, full. Yeah, I probably should watch automatic CSS and figure out how they do this. Oh, but it's going to be grid. I have to do that in a grid. Do they have a class breakout full? What's that doing? Inline size 100 view width important. Max inline size calc. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to remove this and let's take it and add it on the CSS here. Let's go root. Add it in. Okay. This will be an internal container of some kind. This will have the width of it set to container width or content width, I mean. Okay. And then I need to center everything in here. Is it under max width? Let me see here. Save. Let's see here. So why is this breaking out further when it's the same content width? So if I go container, what's its width set to? 1100 pixels. Why is it set to 1100 pixels? Edit. Let's go to the main area here. Oop. Theme settings, container. What? It's because I did this in. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we're in a better spot now. Okay. So I don't know what I'm gonna call this class yet, but let's do a some kind of padding on it. So let's go root. I want to add, let's create a variable for this. That'd be something like line padding, var space m for now. And then let's go to my container element. I'm going to add some padding on the top. So we'll do, oh, do I have padding on the side too? No, my section should take the padding into consideration. Let me see here. Let's go this, and let's go down in breakpoint, and I have no padding. Okay, so let's add back in that gutter. So back to our container. Let's go add in some gutter here. Just so that on smaller devices, I don't have some full screen thing happening. Okay, cool. Now we're following that. Yes, please do more WooCommerce. Build with bricks. I want to learn. I am new WordPress. I can build other websites, but I have no build any WooCommerce yet. Wanted to learn. Good that I found this. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I do WooCommerce just to be helpful. I wouldn't even know where to start though on this live stream. I only got like 40 minutes to do it. Where could we start? That would be a good way of using this. Do I pivot? I don't know. How many viewers do I have in this live stream? I can't even see that on my platform here. I got 7 people. Should I stay on this homepage thing and fix this, or should I just install WooCommerce and then start building out some of the WooCommerce templates and show what that would look like? Let me know. Anybody here that wants to see one or the other. I'll pivot if people are interested in that. Okay. Container. I wanted to add a top and bottom padding, which I did. It was like line padding. Okay. I also want here's my block in here. Oop, do I have 2 instances of this open? I don't know how that happened, but okay, remove. Let's refresh. Okay, there we go. Container, probably did not get that border. I got the gutter, and let's do line padding. Or was it line spacing? Oh, it didn't add it. No. Line spacing, var space m. Okay, let's grab this again. Okay, I also want to add a top and bottom border. So we're gonna do top and bottom border here. Let's go 1 pixel color. We'll probably find like a neutral. Oh man, what happened? All my colors disappeared. Color palette. That's not good. Complete this first and then jump into WooCommerce. Okay, sounds good to me. Well, my colors are gone, but I'm not going to stress that right now. Let's just go find another color. I hope there's not a problem with ACSS, like just losing stuff in beta. But border 1-1, let's go ahead and do a neutral. Let's do like a light here. Trans 60, let's do like trans 70, save. And oh, solid, that would help. Okay, there's my solid line, and I like one a little bit darker. Let's go like trans 80. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I want to give this let's give this back the grid of grid 3-1. Okay. Okay, so there's our padding there. And it's too much. If I go back to my design, it's pretty small padding. So we're going to do small on this one. And let's go actually, you know what? I want to change my base to be some small spacing here. So let's go standard spacing, base spacing on mobile, desktop. Desktop, let's do 24. And then mobile, let's do like 16. Okay. That's better. Okay, let's close that off. And then let's go ahead and go to my design here. All right, I got lines on the right-hand side. I also got lines in the middle of the grid as well. So I could give just borders on the first element, left and right. So let's look here. These ones don't get it. I think even on this other design, these ones don't get it. They get it in the middle one. Okay, so on a full grid, like give everything lines. First and second one, I could just give borders to. The last one, I only do a right side border. That would be fine. And then the circles I could do before and after elements. So on this one, let's go to the layout. Yeah, every other. So first one gets left and right. Every other, if I'm adding 3 or 4 columns, would get the right-hand side. Yeah, that could work. Okay, let's do that. So let's go block on my block here for my grid. Let me type this back in. Let's just do this grid. I want to do custom CSS. We're going to go root and we're going to go first child. And we're going to do border. And actually, I want to keep the same color consistent for these borders. And I'm not changing it anywhere else. So let's go border here. I'm going to take the border there. Let's add it to the CSS. So there's our line spacing. Here's our line color. Okay. Add this back in. Let's go back to our border here. Color. I don't want to have to duplicate myself here. I want the dry methodology. Are you using beta of 3.0 or latest RC? I'm using RC2. I don't know if I don't know if it's a problem with RC2 or exactly what happened. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just because I have multiple tabs open and I'm saving them in multiple tabs. That's the only thing I could think of. So that might be why. But where was I? Okay, let's go container, grid. I want my border 1 pixel. Let's do border left. 1 pixel solid, and then var line color. And border right, we'll do the same thing. Probably won't be able to see it right now. There is a line there, but we need to add in that spacing again. So we're going to go to our first child. I want all children. So we're going to go root anything inside of it. I can always update this later because right now I don't have any classes. So I will update that in a minute. But anything inside of it, let's give it a padding of var line spacing. Okay. Oops. First child. So not first child. Let's go. Oh, I know why. I have to give him classes. This doesn't work without classes. Okay. So I have no idea what I'm gonna call this here. This is my let's just call this a lined grid container. This could be my I don't know, blue lined grid. This would be my lined grid container. And then these will be grid item, and then media. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap these again. So let's wrap these in a block because these will be LI elements more than likely if I have other elements inside of it. And let's wrap this in a block too. Okay. This will be my media wrapper again. And media wrapper. I don't want to give these any classes, the media wrappers here, so I'm not going to affect those, but I do want my lined grid container, lined grid item. So let's go class converter, line grid, get rid of the media wrappers here. Line grid container, grid item, that's fine. Sure, yes, create, cool. Now let's go back to my container here and we'll go change this back to root. And we're gonna go to the root grid item, first child. Yep, grid item, first child, give that some padding. Let's go refresh. Did I change that? Root grid item. Oh, I know why. It's not root. I have to do line grid. Line grid item. Okay. We can do first of type maybe. Save it. Why is that not being targeted? Here's my grid item. Oh, did it not save if I go back here to my line grid, that's why. Root there, save it. There we go. It just didn't save the information there. Hey Keshav, hey Mark. Glad you can make it. I'm building out kind of an extensive homepage here that I don't know how I'm going to do yet to make it like something I can use everywhere. I'm not sure, but we're going to figure it out. Okay, here's the first problem. I've added some padding on this and we can already tell it's disconnected. So I think I almost remove the line grid padding here, line spacing. Okay, that connects them, but this has the spacing within the box. So we're good there. Okay, and I have some connection here, so it's even better. And then what happened to my spacing here? Did it change again? It changed again. If I go here, standard spacing, do I have to refresh? Spacing 30, 24, but if I go here, 24, 16, what happens if I refresh this? So it doesn't seem to like multiple pages, ACSS doesn't, which is kind of sad. 30, 24. Okay, so if I change this to 24, 16, and refresh here, spacing, okay. I don't know what happened there, but something. Okay. Cool. I have some spacing here. There is some gapping, so let's unset the gapping. Okay, we don't want that. I just want to have the spacing that's automatically set there. So that's good. I want the last item to have, so let's go back to my grid container and let's do last of type this time. So I'm going to change this to lined grid item. Okay, there we go. Let's be more specific here. Last of type. We'll do on the right hand side. Okay, so I've got something. I do need this to be probably stretch. And I need this one, the media wrapper, to be also a height of 100% here. And then the media inside of it should be, oops, I don't want this to be height of 100%. I want the media wrapper to be height of 100%. There we go. But I did not give this a class yet. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I will figure that out. Okay, we got some kind of grid structure happening here. It does feel like this line over here is being, can I zoom in? Like it's doubling up. Why is that? Oh, because I know why. I did it on both sides. Container, CSS. I want no border left. On the last item, I just want border right. And then that should be solid. Okay. That's looking fine by me. Okay, now the circles here. Non-technical question. What was your motivation for the clothing brand back when you started it? Other brands, people. Actually, motivation for starting the brand back in high school was I didn't really fit in with people. I wasn't like I don't know. I didn't relate with people very well. I was more like I love talking with business owners or older people about, insights and wisdom and stuff like that. I just didn't fit in. So odd one out kind of was just who I was. And that was a brand I wanted to start, was just somebody that doesn't feel like they fit into the normalcy of how things usually go. So that was kind of why I chose odd one out. But that's the background behind it. All right, so these dots. So if I go back to my design here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have on each side, I have dots here. On the container itself, so I have my, and this is gonna take some testing to find out this is actually the best method to do this. Grid container. Okay, my grid items here. I could do a before and after element and place them up here. So like before and after. So I have 2 down. I could do every element after it. So every element does a before and after that gets applied on the top and the bottom right hand side. That'd be 1 container, item, 2, 4, another item, 5, 6. That'll work. Hey, buddy, did you come back? Yeah. Do you want to help me build? That's my hot. Here. You want to take the Hot Wheel? I know you gave this to me. Yeah. That's mine. I don't know where's yours. But hold on. Let's go out real quick. All right. Let's see here. So my container, let's do a before and after element. So let's go root, before, and my after. We're going to do a content of nothing here. So let's do nothing. And I want to do a height of, I have no idea how large right now, but let's find out. Let's do a width of 10 pixels. I want to change this to an actual variable, 8 pixels. Okay, so let's go variable again, line grid. Let's do, I don't know what these are called, like circle size. Let's do 8 pixels. Okay, so let's take the circle size. Let's utilize that here, container, and let's go circle size. Oh, doesn't auto fill on these? Okay, well that stinks. Var circle size. And let's do background color, var neutral. Let's just do neutral for now and I can adjust it later. Okay, there's my 2 items there. I want this to be a circle. So let's do border radius of 100 Vmax. That should just give it me a full circle. Yep. Okay. And we want to set the that should be good right now. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Okay. I want my before elements. Let's go to the top. Let's set the grid container to relative. Yeah, layout, relative. Then let's set the, go back to the CSS. Let's set the before to position. Actually, they can both be position absolute. Okay. And then I want my before to be a top of circle size. I probably want to do negative, but like by half. So can I do calc? Let's do calc circle size times negative 0.5. I don't even know if that's going to work. Okay, it does. And then let's do right. Oh no, left calc 1.5. So just basically saying like take the size of it and do it by half. So it should be directly in the center. And I'm just going to copy this and we're going to go to our after. And then let's set circle size to bottom and left. And that might not be right. Not quite right. Oh, I didn't close this. Is that why? Calc. Oh, it would help if this was a variable. There we go. Var and close it. Okay, now that should be half and half. Save. Cool. I don't even know if that's in the center or not. It honestly doesn't look like it. I feel like I'm going to be too finicky if I do that, if I do anything else. Oh, I think I have to like minus it by a pixel. So it's like times minus 1 pixel or something like that. Or like plus half a pixel. Plus 0.5 pixels. All right. I'm going to be really... Oops, let's take out the minus here. And let's plus that. Because it's not sitting on like the pixel grid or something like that right now. Or it is, and I have to misalign it to make it look like it's centered. I don't know. I don't even think that's the right approach either. Let's blow it up. No, wrong one. Don't blow that up. Blow this up. Yeah, see, it's a little better. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna stress it. Okay, we got that done. Now let's see here. I gotta get the every item can have a before and after element. So let's say on my grid container here, any item that's inside of it that is a list grid item. Let's take this and let's put that here. Okay, root line grid item after or before and after. Those should all have elements. Sweet. Okay, everything is set for those. They all have this same circle. Now, I want the last one. So let's go back down here. Let's go root dot lined grid item before and let's close that off. We want this one to sit at the top right. So let's grab the top here, same calculation, but I want my right side on this one. So let's do the same calculation. I don't know if that's going to be right or not. Nope. wait, let's see here. Do I have this wrong? So my container, there's my before and after for my aligned grid item. Before, after. But why? I want it to be top and then on the right hand side. Is it because I did this? No, it's because I did it again. Why is this not a variable? Var. And close that off. This is closed off. Calc. Var circle size. That looks right. Oh, I also got to make this position relative as well. So those items inside of it can be put onto those items there. There we go. Okay, now we're onto something. And we want the root. We'll do after here. And let's close this off. I want the bottom and the right. So let's take this bottom here. And let's take the right. Okay. Cool. I got those set up. It's not perfect. I got to fix that. And it might be because I have to do the opposite on these ones. I have to do like a negative pixel. Yeah, I have to do like a negative. Let's do negative here. Okay, cool. There we go. Now it's aligned. Okay, so I got something set up. They don't, right now they're sitting on above. Do I change the Z index on these things? Z index of like 2. So they sit above or set to 1. So it sits above the, yep, there we go. Cool. Okay, I got something set up. I don't know how this would work if I add another item in here. So like, let's go, like what happens if I change this to like a grid of 3? So let's just go grid of 3. Okay, and I add another grid item. Not first of type. So I need to go container. So right now I am targeting the line or the border right is for the last of type, but it actually needs to be the not first of type. Anything that's not the first of type. So let's go, that's not first of type. Give it that border on the right hand side. There we go. All right, off to the races. Cool. This felt like a lot to do, but it feels like it could work if I have like, what happens about another one? Okay, there's that issue of like, how would I then go and add a, another border on the left hand side? So maybe this only works on a grid of 3. Yeah, there's a lot more to think about there, but I've got it working with like a max grid of 3, or at least a single row for now. And I don't want to stress it any more than I've already kind of built it out for now. So let's leave it. Let's change this back to a grid 3, 1. Okay, cool. Great. I got something accomplished there. I kind of feel happy. I got like 10 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just get WooCommerce installed. Although I don't know if I really want to use WooCommerce. It did get better, and it would be free to use it. Let's say I like decided to, make this into a thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything's saved. I'm going to duplicate this in my local install. So let's clone. And we'll do odd one out where v2. Okay, clone site. Oh wait, so don't run anything there. How is it going to look on mobile view? That's a fantastic question that I don't know the answer to right now. How is it going to look on mobile view? Probably just like I might actually only do one. It's like a mobile view, it only does one image. The second one disappears. Oh, guys, don't look, my password. Okay. So like let's go back. Let's go to, I don't have this going anywhere, but let's just say I want this to go down to grid 1. Okay. That should set my container elements. Oh, do I have to? Oh, that's why. I don't know. It's different here. Okay, so let's check it out here. Yeah, see, I have elements here. I probably just need to make it so that I set some kind of on a specific breakpoint that I designate. I make sure that it has both the top and left. Like everything has probably a top, bottom, and left. That wouldn't be too hard. Honestly, that'd be pretty easy. And I could change this one back up here to grid 1 too. And then we'll save. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. And then remove the before and afters. It is some additional stuff, but it would be nice to have it like working all in one. It's a super secure password. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let me see if this is done. I just made changes. Whoops. Oh well. It'll live. Okay, auto not where. Let's go plugins. Let's add in WooCommerce. I might go a little bit over on time today. Not install. I need a search for. I don't have WooCommerce. Okay. It's going to take me through some stupid setup. Install. How's everybody doing today? Does anybody have projects they're currently working on? Paid or not paid? Kind of curious. You guys learning? Are you implementing for pay? Skip guided setup. Please skip guided. Oh, but you're still going to make me do a guided setup. United States. United States. I have to choose a state. Can I just type in Texas? Yeah, I can. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Customize your store, add your products, get paid. I don't want to do products right now. I do want to set up my templates. So I'm going to go templates. No. Brick settings. Do I need to adjust any of the templates here? Or builder X, or is it general? Products, post types. I don't want to directly edit the post type, right? So I wouldn't directly choose it to edit in bricks. No. So templates, what do I have as far as, let's see here. There it is. Product archive. Yeesh. Product archive. Okay, we're going to change this to a product archive here. Oops. Let's publish and edit with bricks. You don't have a personal site up, Mark? I thought you did. I'm going to go look now. Or is it just a like link in bio page right now? Okay, product archive. I need to set the template settings to conditions. We're going to set this to an archive type of post type products. Now I also want to use this probably for the categories as well. So I think I go categories and tags, and we're going to do all terms for product type, product categories. There we go. Okay, so I have it for both my product page and my, so let's just put it in here. This is my archive. Product archive. And let's save it. Let's go view on the front end real quick. Actually, go to the back end. Dashboard. I think if I go to settings, general, no. Yeah, no, permalinks. Custom or product, custom base. Product. I want it to be product. My shop page. If I go to general, I think I choose my, or reading? No. I forget where I change my shop page. Let's go here. /shop. Is that going to take me to my archive? Okay, so it is already /shop. That's fine. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go to, let's add a product. Let's t-shirt. T-shirt 1. Why not? This is a general description. Okay, publish this. Featured image. Sure, let's give it a featured image. Do I have one? I probably have one like deep in my, you know what, let's use this one here. Of an actual shirt. Let's make this like 800 by 800. Make them squares. And let's export to PNG. Test t-shirt. Image. Okay. And let's go ahead and give this a featured set product image. Let's toss that in. Just links Keshav working at the same time while listening to using Oxygen Builder building a medical transport company. Did I export this as PNG? No, I did a JPEG. Right on. Medical transport. That's pretty cool. Why oxygen though? Why are you doing oxygen, not bricks? I'm just curious, Keshav. Maybe it already started that way or something. I'm curious of what the reasoning behind that. Okay, I got a product image there. Do I have a price? Yeah, let's do a $400 t-shirt because I'd like to price gouge. There's a sale price though going on for $25. It's typically $400, but pricing, you know, it changes. Cool. Categories. I know I'm gonna have like t-shirts, so let's go t-shirts here. Okay, that should automatically create a slug for me. Cool. Hoodies. Add a slug. Now I want to make sure, did I get my archive set up correctly? So if I go view, I did. I'm viewing a category page, but I'm on the product archive template. So I've set that up correctly. Let's go ahead and get up a, let's go to bricks. And this is where I'm going to pull in my, I'm going to grab this line grid. Let's copy it. And let's toss this in. Here's my heading. We'll just say shop. And I can also do I think if I do archive title, let's save it. And let's add in my line grid here. Okay. I'm going to set this to a grid of 3. There we go. I'm going to have my items here. So let's go remove this. We're going to loop this. I probably need to refresh though, just in case, to pull in my product items. So let's go line grid. I don't have any designs for this set. I'm just like winging it right now. There's my grid item. My card will be inside. So I'm going to keep the media wrapper for now, and I can wrap this and everything else. This will be my featured image. So let's change this out. Featured image. And I want this grid item to be a loop. So query loop, posts, post type of products. Okay. And we're going to pull in, let's wrap this again. I want to wrap this into a block. Here's my product card and my media wrapper. Let's add in a content here. Cool. Okay. I need a heading. I should probably change this though. This is a list or a grid of items. So my container needs to be a UL. So we're gonna go to my container. I'm gonna change this to a UL. We're gonna give this a class of list none. Okay. We're gonna change my grid item to an LI. Awesome. I want my heading to have a link to the post link, post URL. Now I also want it to be accessible. So if I go, is it post URL link? No, I know what it is. There's a way to do this to automatically add some accessibility stuff. Like I'll show you right now. So let's, instead of the heading, this will be my post title. And then if I put link at the end of this, okay, it's automatically going to give me the link to the post. So let's go to my archive here. Let's go to my shop. Okay, there's my link. If I inspect this, it should give me ARIA label, read more about t-shirt 1. I don't want it to say read more, but like if you're doing a blog post, that's pretty darn good. You can just add in the link and it'll automatically show that to you. So what we're going to do instead, I'm going to just go post title. Let's remove the link here. Let's go external. We're going to do post link, ARIA, probably do view product. No, because it already has a title on it. I don't need it. It's just t-shirt. Yeah, let's leave it. T-shirt 1. Okay. I want my media to be on the top. So let's give this product card, Bemify it. Product card, content, heading, media wrapper, media. I'm probably gonna have other things in here though. So let's go maybe a small description. Let me go back to my my thing here. Or do I just want it to be like the category? Yeah. I just like product cards with the image on the background. And you could like hover over it. Maybe it changes the image or something like that. I'm not sure. I have to change that. We'll see. Agency, I'm working. They're still using Oxygen. Okay, you're working for an agency. Team members are familiar with the builder and it's hard to ask people. Let's try a new builder. Yeah, I get that. I get that. That makes sense. But glad you know of bricks and that's something you want to work with. All right. Let's do this. So let's build out this card. My product card has an image. It needs to be an image, like set to position absolute. Can't just be a background image. Has to be an image in the HTML. My title, I have a price point and I have a category and some kind of like, I don't know what the 001 is. Maybe it's like an addition, maybe a custom field that I add to the product. That part doesn't make sense to me. It's more for aesthetics. So let's leave that out for now. If I want to add it later, I can. But let's go to my contents here. Do I want to add it as content if I have my heading? No. Let's add in here. Yeah, no, I do. I want this in my content. I have a pricing. So let's add a basic text. This is going to be my price. Oops. This is going to be my title. Okay. My media wrapper, my product card. I'm going to have my category as well. That's going to be position absolute. More than likely. Yeah, that's going to be position absolute. So let's grab another one though. We can throw this in here. My category. And this will be, I think if I go terms, product categories, what happens if I do that? I did not categorize this product though. So let's go into the product. Let's edit product. Let's give this a category of t-shirt, update, t-shirts, and it gives it a link. I think if I change this to like something, give it a value, I think it should remove the link for me. I could be wrong. I'm wrong. Or raw. I forget there's dynamic data that you can do. You can alter it. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Dynamic data in Bricks Academy. What are those filters at? Right here, filters, WooCommerce builder. Oh, there's dynamic tags. That's something different. Text value, depending on the context, user or term, custom field metadata. Text value, the URL parameter key, post term separator, date format, image size slug. Where would I even pull this information from? So if I just want to pull, you know what? I'm not going to stress it right now. I'm not going to stress it. I'm doing too much. Product archive. I just want the product term though. I said I'm not going to mess with it, and here I am. Term name. I always do my own custom ones for this, so I'm going to see if I can do without. That does not work. Product categories. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. How do you not? Plain? Oh, let's try it. Plain. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Keshav. Appreciate that. See, this is why I kind of like doing live, building it live, because I can have other people help me with problem solving. It's nice. I like it. And maybe I'm helping you guys solve a problem as well. You know, maybe, I hope. Let's grab the product price. So there's a sale price and a regular price. I have no idea how I'm going to style that yet with a sale price. Maybe it's in front. So like if I copy and paste this, maybe it's like, come on. Maybe this is like an orange or something like that. And crossed out. I don't know. I always forget how to do this in here. Changing the line through like that. Doesn't make sense. I'll leave it there anyways because I can ID it on that. Let's go back. All right, image. Here's my product card. Let's go and just, I got my price, I got my title, got my category. I have all those in there. Title, price. Okay. So my product card, BEM it, product card content, title, price, category, media wrapper, media. Sweet. On my product card, I want to give this a layout of relative or position relative. I want to give my media wrapper a position of absolute. We're going to 0, 0, 0, 0 this. And I want this to be a -1. So let's send this to the back. I want to give my card some padding. So let's do space M. Okay. I want my content, my text in here to be white. So let's do it at the card level. Let's go in here and let's just do white. All right, but my title will not get it. So if I go here and I go color, inherit, this should work. Inherit. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I want my category to be offset. So like my content can sit here on like a bottom container element and be pushed to the bottom. My category can be set to position absolute. Let's do that. So let's set this to, actually let's set the width of this card here, or height. Let's go layout. I want to do height of, or min height of like 30 rem. Let's do 20 rem right now. I'm also going to need some kind of backdrop on this. So product card, I'm going to need to set my category. Actually, let's set this up at the bottom here. I want this to sit at the bottom. There we go. I want my content to be left and right. So let's do flex because I can wrap it. Let's do flex, wrap, horizontal. Let's space between. Okay. And my category, let's do absolute 0, 0, 0, 0. And I actually want my top to be space M. And my right to be space M. Now I should be using a localized variable for this. Let's do, oops. Okay, so there's my top right, my post title there. I probably want this to be smaller. Well, this will probably be like an H3. Oh, is this an H3? It is an H3. Probably need to adjust my heading styles then. My price, I'll leave that. My category, I do want to change this to text small. Okay. Save it. Let's view it on the front end. Okay. That's good. Now I want my link. Oh, actually, I want this to be centered here. So let's go content. Let's center this. Oh, wrong one. Cross axis. Okay. That's centered with each other. And why not use HTML font size 6.2 and when to use 100%? Good question. When do you use 100% and 62.5? Okay, so let me give you a story as to why I'm using 100%. I was using 62.5 for a build on WooCommerce, and I was also using Tutor LMS for the LMS side for having a course. Well, Tutor LMS based all of their typography and font on 100%. Well, my website, or I'm sorry, yeah, based it on 100% while they were using 62.5. And so, right? Is that the opposite? Or do I usually use 62.5? No, they were basing their build of Tutor LMS, their course side, on 100%. I was using 62.5. And so all of my settings were completely way off of what the dashboard should have been showing as far as the font size changes. So I had to manually do some overrides. If I had just gone with 100% and left it there and worked with converting the pixels to rem, that back end of the course system, all of the typography would have been perfect. It would have been fine. So I didn't need to mess with it at that point. That's why I'm just staying with it from now on. If there's any plugin developers that have some sort of like template that I'm using or any kind of backend that's using 100%, at least I'm aligned with what they've used as well, and there's no conflict. So that's why. Which additional plugins are you using alongside with Bricks? So I'm using automatic or advanced themer for I only use it for one thing, mainly that's the builder tweaks. There's a whole bunch of amazing builder tweaks that you can have. Like for instance, I can see whether an item is styled on the class or the ID level. So anything in blue, I can already see is a class. Anything in pink, there is some ID styling. So if I don't want an ID styling, I can go in there and go, okay, why is there ID styling? And I can make those changes. There's some amazing things like this over here, having the different elements. It's fantastic. Like it's probably one of my favorite things to use alongside of ACSS. That's the CSS framework I'm using for the build. But ACSS and advanced themer are my two favorite things to use with Bricks. So I do use Bricks extras as well. That's another add-on. I use some of their elements sometimes, not all the time though. I do like their products as well. All right. I do want an overlay on these, and maybe the overlay can like disappear. So I want to be able to edit it. So let's go to my product card. Let's add in a block here. Actually, give me an after element, right? Yeah, it could be an after element. Let's do that. Let's do an after element on my product card, and I can change the background color there. Okay, but first, I want to make my card clickable. Right now, I cannot click on this card. I have to click on the heading. So let's go to my product card. let's go to the CSS, and we're going to do a clickable parent from automatic CSS. And this is going to, yep, there we go, bam. Gives me all the CSS. So when I save it, now that link inside of it will make the whole card clickable. Now the other thing, I have some tab focusing. I want it to be focused on the around the card just for like a visual aesthetic. So let's do that too. At focus parent, or is it, I think it's focus parent. Yep, focus parent. Save, refresh, bam, cool. That's saved. Okay. Now let's give this an after. Let's go to my CS. I'm gonna do this at the top here. And let's do my root. Let's do my after. Content has nothing in it. I want to do my background color var neutral dark trans 30. Let's set that to position absolute. And let's set inset to 0. So top, bottom, left, right, all to 0. And I want to set its Z index to 1. And actually, let's see here. This is where Z index always confuses me. My base card, I think I want to put to 0. The media wrapper I set to -1. Can I do -2 and then do my after -1? CSS. Will that work? Yep, that'll work. And then everything above it would be on another plane. Do I even need to give my card though let's go, where's my card here? My card, do I need to give this a Z index of 0 for it to work? I don't. I don't need to do that. Cool. Now I got some type of overlay. It's not perfect. I do need to turn on overlay or overflow hidden. Okay. Nope, that did not work. Why? My media wrapper has the border radius, but maybe I want my card to have the border radius. So I can just give it the same radius because it's using a default radius. Yeah. Border. Let's link all these and let's just do radius. Okay. That should even make my focus. Yep, same there. All right. That says archives up there. I don't want it to say archives. I want this to say shop. Oh, actually, you know what? Is that why? If I go to /shop, let's say shop for me. Yep. And if I go to a category, so let's go t-shirts. I'm gonna go back to my t-shirts. It should say t-shirts. I could give this some context by, I think, going archive title context. Category t-shirts. What happens on my shop page? Shop. Archives shop. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. We can always create separate titles and set conditions for those. We'll probably do that. Cool. What else can I work on? Let's set up the dashboard. So if I go to, is this account? Will this take me to account? It won't. The account settings in WooCommerce settings. Is it advanced? Checkout page, my account. That's why it's my account. So let's go back to my header. Let's go templates. Here's my header. Let's edit this in a new link. Let's open this up and off canvas. Here's my item. I need to find my link here, which is going to be my name. No, here, cart. No, that's not right. Account. Oh, that's why. Account. This is going to go to my account. Okay, save. And actually, can I change this to an internal? Is there already a my account? My account, there is. Okay, let's save that. Bam. I want to set a condition on this. This card on my hero should not show if the user log in is not logged in. Okay. So let's go view my hero header again. Homepage. Got something up. No, is show if user is logged in. Yes, show if user is logged in. Okay, there we go. I need to work on that. Okay, but my account, that's a whole other ball game of editing. I don't think that this is editing the page, if I remember correctly. It's editing a template. So let's go dashboard, bricks, templates. Man, it's been a while since I've built with WooCommerce. Add new. Is there a my account? There is a my account, and it's for specific ones. Let's do dashboard. Ooh, I might have to make another episode. Maybe I'll do that in my next one. My next episode, I'll do how to create a customized login. I created another, it's using a couple plugins, but I have my own methodology all documented out of how I make a custom login page that I can customize in bricks. So I'll show that. I use that for my own website. So it might be kind of cool to create this as well. You can change your password. You can send, what's it called? Email, like temporary passwords or a email login type of thing. We can do that as well. But here's, let's go dashboard. Account dashboard. Let's publish. Let's edit. Now, if I remember correctly, it's already pulling in stuff. Why is it pulling in stuff? All right. What are we doing here? My account builder. Starting in bricks 1.9. Wait, what? Starting in bricks 1.9. Is that new? That's a new one, right? No, we're in like 1.9.9. Come on. You can visually design your account page, including login, registration, reset password. For more details, please refer to our dedicated WooCommerce account. So there's an account page element. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close off my header. Let's just stay here. Okay. I want my account page. Cool. Now, why, if I go to my account, why do I have two headers here? Is it because it's already in, there's a, yep, there it is. Let's remove that. There's a short code. Delete. Thank you. Let's view that again. My account. I'm not sure. Why would I need the my account render with bricks? It is rendered with bricks. But why wouldn't it overwrite? Do I have, is it because the page exists and so therefore do I have to go template conditions? This template already automatically is rendered in the correct page. So do I need to let's go ahead and go to draft mode on the my account page since the URL should exist, and then view it now. Nope. I do not remember how I did this on the other website that I built with it. Wait, I don't want to schedule it. I want to publish it. Pending, scheduled. Let's just publish it. There we go. Edit on page level. I don't want to edit on page level though. Do you have to unhook it from the WooCommerce settings? Okay. important. In order to ensure all your customization to the WooCommerce My Account templates are properly applied, it is imperative you complete the My Account page logged in setup. My Account page logged in setup. To design your My Account page navigation and content, please edit your My Account page directly. There we go. You'll find the dedicated account page element. Okay, which is weird. I should be able to do a template, but sure. Okay, let's eliminate this then. Can I delete templates from here? So if I go dashboard, I can't. Okay, let's just go back here. And let's move trash. Let's get rid of it. Okay, let's edit the page directly. That feels wrong. It does not feel right. My account, edit the bricks. Okay, let's add in that element again, account page. Okay, so I've got that loaded in. Oh man, I did a whole custom WooCommerce. Ooh, I wonder if I can pull that. I did a whole on local. Did I do it here? I like built out like a custom dashboard. Let me see. I don't know if I have the login anymore. I don't. Lost your password? Yes, I did actually. Thank you. Email's been sent. Let's go to local, tools, mail pit. Okay. I'm going to reset my password. Let's just generate one. Oh no, you guys can see the password to a site that doesn't exist. Okay. Nick at Magnified Web. No, it wasn't here. Where did I do this at? I built out a whole custom thing. I probably should have made note of where I built that at. Mega menu tutorial HVAC. I don't remember where I built it. Oh well. It was like pretty diverse. I think Bricks Labs also has one. Bricks Labs has one on WooCommerce dashboard. Custom right here. Yeah, you can build out a custom dashboard. Let's do it. I'm just going to follow his directions here. Although his YouTube video, I don't want to do YouTube. I want to do like steps. I don't know if I have time for this, man. It's same with cart. We need to edit on page level. Is it? Okay. You know what? I'm just going to get everything set up. I'm not going to worry about detailed stuff yet. I always do this. I always get too detailed. Let's go template. I think with cart though, because there's a cart here. WooCommerce cart. Cart. Publish. Edit bricks. I'm just going to give this a cart items. Let's add a heading in here, and let's just call this cart template. Okay. And then let's view this on the front end. I think I already have cart set up. Cart. Is it really at the page level? Like, why are we doing everything at the page level? WooCommerce can the cart which when it contains products. The cart when it does not contain products, right? These are templates. Am I on something else? No, I'm on the right one. Unless it's like showing it and it's wonky. Table, yeah, no, this is the default. Come on, bricks. We shouldn't have to edit the page level. I'm gonna view this. I have another website that I built this on. I'm gonna real quick. I'm not gonna show it. I'm just gonna preview it on my end and see exactly what I did here. Oh man, it's already 2:30. I might need to call it in a second here. Cart. Yeah, it's a template. Conditions, default. Okay. Cart, default is cart. Again, is this a setting? Pay, orders. No, just defaults to cart. Yeah, cart page. You know what? It might be because there's something in the... Let's go to the cart page. Let's edit. And let's delete. Can I delete this? I don't want anything in the builder. Okay, let's view in the front end. I'm at a loss. I don't know. Same in the cart. We need it's weird. I am still unable to understand. Yeah, I don't understand either. I've got cart items in here. Here's my template. Cart page. Will it let me change anything on the conditions here? Edit cart, template here, template settings, conditions, automatically set. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Do I need to set in bricks? I think there's settings. WooCommerce. Disable WooCommerce builder? No, I don't want to disable WooCommerce builder. No, it's already okay. It's already checked it. I do want I want Ajax add to cart. I'll figure that out in a minute. Or no, I don't, because I don't have an add to cart on my shop page. I want the notice element. I don't want to use their default element. Show quantity input field in product loop. No, disable WooCommerce builder. I have no idea why the page is not taking it. I'm gonna check my other build here to see what else I did. It looks like it's the same thing here. Yeah, it's a template. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I got no clue. No clue. But I think I need to call it here. On my next one, I think I do want to show how to make a custom login, because I got to do that for my own website anyways. Right now, my own website uses SureCart login, and you can't do an autofill for your login. You have to like manually copy and paste it or type it in. It doesn't let you do an autofill, which I guess makes sense, you know, avoiding bots, but I still want to make it, you know, easy for people to log in. So I might do the next one. I'll show how to build a custom login page with bricks. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody that showed up today's live. I think I went a little longer than I was supposed to, but yeah, if you guys find this at all like something that's worth continuing this build, and you watching me do the build, let me know. Give me a comment in the video that you guys want more of this and I can do more. Otherwise, I might build up by myself. I'm not sure. I want to make sure that it's actually useful for everybody to watch me just kind of build live and figure things out. So let me know. All right, guys. Appreciate you hopping on. The few that have, it's been good chatting. I'll see you guys later. Now I gotta figure out how to end this.